In this video, I'm going to make a detailed process of fitting of lens into a frame. The first thing to be done is to assess the lens to ensure that it is in order. And this time around, I'm working with a Bluecut lens, a cylindrical lens, minus 350 minus 150 lens, and I'm to mark it at axis 180 degree. So I'm going to mark the lens so the actual place to mark this lens at 180 degree is when the power is at -5. That is the cumulative of the spherical power and the cylindrical power. Gives me the place to mark the axis. That is -350 plus -150. That is -5. So I'm marking the axis. I'm making the axis dot on the lens. After which, having done that, I'm now going to use my PD rule and join the 2 points of marked axis to make a straight line that is going to guide me throughout the process of fitting of the lens. So I've joined the first one. Now I'm joining my second one, and having done that, I can now smile and trace the pattern of the demo on the lens. As you can see, I'm tracing the pattern of the demo on the lens. I've done the first one and I'm doing the second one, keeping the axis line on a straight line, that is at 180 degree with respect to the demo of the frame. So I've done that. The lenses has been marked with the demo. So I'm going to proceed to the next stage. So this is the frame I'm working with. I'm going to chip this lens making use of my cutter, so that I will remove the excessive part of the lens before glazing. So this particular aspect of lens fitting is very technical and very scary. As you can see, I'm doing it very professionally and skillfully. So you have to chip it very well and avoid breaking of the lens. As you can see, it's a minus cylinder lens. And one thing about minus lens and the lenses that has to do with minus power is that they are thinner at the middle, making the chipping very challenging if you are not skilled or skillful in the process. So I've done the first one. I'm chipping the second one. You see how I'm doing it effortlessly, as if it is not a difficult task. So as you can see, I'm chipping it gradually, skillfully, interestingly, efficiently, and effectively. And it is going down until the marked demo line on the lens. So that's that. And remember, you have to do it efficiently so that you stop at exactly the marked demo line to avoid under chipping or over chipping. So it's ready, as you can see, efficiently done. And see the frame that I'll mount the lens into. Isn't this beautiful? Done by Optician Lumen. So I'm going to go over to the next stage. That is it. The next stage of the fitting of the lens. So that is the glazing process. Still Optician Lumen doing what he knows how to do very well. So I have a 3-chambered glazing machine. this is the frame I'm to work on. Very fine frame. So I have a 3-wheeled glazing machine. This is the lens to be glazed, as you can see. I need to use this machine and smoothen the process. I have 3-wheeled glazing stone. The first one, which is whitish there, is the rough stone. The second one is the smooth stone, and the last one that I'm using is the grooving line. So I decided to go straight and make use of the grooving line so that the job will come out very nice, as if you did it with an author edger. As you can see, I'm doing it, glazing the job gradually and efficiently. But one challenging thing about this 3-wheeled glazing stone is that you need to steady your hand so that your hand doesn't glide between the stones. That is, you need to station your hand effectively so that you stay at the one that you need to stay at. So we are proceeding, glazing the lens, smoothing it on the diamond wheel stone. It's almost entering, the first lens is almost entering the frame, and at this point you need to be very careful so that you don't overglaze and underglaze. As an optician, as a dispensing optician, you need to be in charge of your emotion. Don't be in a hurry and don't be too slow. You need to maintain effective balance so that you don't underglaze lens, which is very, 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 very unbecoming of a good optician. So it has entered. See how beautiful it's looking inside. Firm enough, no gap. Then we are proceeding to the second one. We're now glazing the second lens into the full rim frame. Don't forget that this job is done in Lumen Optical Lab. And you can always subscribe for more optical content. Remember that we'll do professional optical training in Lumen Optical Lab. So, as an optician, you can come and get yourself trained. As other eye care provider that wishes to get an optical knowledge, you are also welcome. So we are gradually succeeding in glazing the lens into the frame. That is the second eye into the frame. We are almost there, and we are there finally, and the job is done efficiently and effectively, as you can see. Nice fitting. Now optician women can now smile. Job done effectively and efficiently well. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more optical content.